Hello, today I'm going to be filming my fitness journey. I asked on Instagram if anyone wanted to see this and everybody voted on the poll that they wanted to see this, so I'm just going to film it. I will say now this has been inspired by Lydia Violetta. I literally watched a video the other day. I thought it's such a good idea for a video. Like, I just, if you're like a nosy person like me, I like seeing what people like doing in terms of like exercise and stuff. I'm going to say a little disclaimer. So before I start this video, obviously I know exercise, fitness, weight, that kind of thing is such a sensitive topic, so I just want to say obviously I will be talking about weight, food and exercise and fitness. I won't be using any numbers and in relation to progress about these topics or anything, and I won't be doing before or after pictures just because I know personally I've been quite prone to looking at before and after photos and it can be triggering sometimes. But yeah, if you find anything like weight or food or anything like triggering, please don't watch this video, watch something else. Yeah, and like if you don't like comparing yourself to others either, maybe don't watch this video. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm not an expert or qualified in any of these topics, so yeah, please obviously talk to a professional if you want to change your diet or your fitness regime or anything like that. But yeah, if you want to hear about just my personal fitness journey, please continue watching and let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go from like probably secondary school age, around like 15, 16. So yeah, in school I just wasn't into PE at all. I think because whereas it's pretty much all sport, like team sports, it just wasn't really my thing. I was never into football or rugby or hockey or anything like that. That just wasn't me. I'm not a very competitive person either. So yeah, my sort of vision around like PE and like fitness in school was just like non-existent. I just didn't see the point of it because I just didn't enjoy it at the time. I was literally the person that always got picked last for team sports, like honestly. I was just awful. Yeah, literally core PE just felt like a free lesson. Me and all my friends would just stand there and chat most of the time in like year 10 and 11 because like we just weren't sporty people at all. I did like the odd kind of ab workout I guess in school, not like in school but like when I was at home and stuff, just because sometimes out of boredom, just because I was kind of always a bit kind of fixated on getting like a flat stomach kind of thing. And like at one point I think around my prom time I did like 40 sit-ups a day. Like that was literally the extent of my working out regime when I was like 16. But yeah, that was kind of school. Got to college. So when I was at college I actually walked, like a lot of my sort of commute was walking. So I'd walk to the train station, it took about 10 minutes, and then from the train was about 10-15 minutes long, and then I'd walk all the way from the train station up to where my college was. It was up a massive hill. So yeah, I definitely did a lot of walking. Like I don't drive, so hence why I literally walk everywhere. I also had a job where I actually worked as like an after school club assistant, so obviously I was running around with the kids all the time, like twice a week, and then I had a holiday assistant role there as well. So again, I was always up and about with the kids, running about, so that I think that just kind of kept me quite kind of fit and balanced, I guess, because as I said, I was just quite active just in my day-to-day life. I didn't really focus on like muscle groups or anything. I did do a few like Blogilates challenges because a lot of people at the time were doing them, so I used to follow her YouTube tutorials like all the time. So yeah, I did used to really enjoy Pilates again. I do really enjoy working out my core. Yeah, so that was kind of college between the ages of like 16 and 18. And then I got to university. Again, first year of uni, really didn't exercise much unless clubbing counts as exercise. I mean, I did used to sweat a lot, but that's probably alcohol more than exercise. So yeah, I didn't do really any exercise at all in my first year of uni. And then obviously second year came around and I dropped out last year in January, February time 2019. I was quite underweight at this time, I will say. I lost a lot of weight through stress. As I said, I won't say how much weight I lost or dress sizes or anything, but I did lose a significant amount of weight because when I get really anxious, again, trigger warning, I'm going to talk about sick a little bit but not too much. When I'm very, very anxious, I do throw up, sometimes multiple times a day. Not fun at all. So yeah, that was my kind of life at uni for the first half of my second year. So yeah, as I said, so as a result of that, I did lose a significant amount of weight. And whilst I was at university and also when I came home, I did try antidepressants to see if they would help my mental state at all. And in all honesty, they just did not help me. I had really, really bad side effects. I tried 2 different types. I tried sertraline and fluoxetine, I think it's called. As I said, did not get on with pills or anything. I did used to take beta blockers to help my anxiety, and they did actually help, but yeah, as I said, antidepressants did not help me in the slightest. And then that's when a doctor actually recommended me that I join the gym, because apparently exercise and stuff, especially in people in my age group between sort of 18 and 25, is a lot better for mental health than taking pills, which I did not realise until this time last year. So yeah, as after that, me and Mum both signed up to the gym, and yeah, that's how I kind of got into the gym. So I also, at this time, I went back to my old job, and I was actually walking again. I used to walk a lot, so I'd get the train and then I'd walk from the train station to my work, and that was like a mile long, that walk. So I did that twice a day, like 4 days a week. So again, my fitness levels I was very, very lean. I would say that like my physique was very kind of slim, just because I was walking everywhere. Yeah, and then obviously about a month in I joined the gym. So March 2019 I did join a gym, and I did have like a person. She wasn't really like a personal trainer. She just kind of showed us around the gym, like what machines did what and that kind of thing. We had like a bit of a plan, but as I said, my mum kind of probably used it more for weight loss, whereas I just did it as a bit of fun. So yeah, I used to love the treadmill and the cross trainer, and I really liked sort of the shoulder press and things like that. And then sort of as time went on, I built up my confidence a bit more. So I did sort of start using dumbbells maybe like July, August time last year. That's when I kind of got into weights a bit more. So as I said, I think with the gym it does take a lot to build up confidence to use the weight section, especially as it's stereotypically used more by males. Yeah, I remember, especially at my uni gym, sort of like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, basically all the like big like rugby lads would go into the gym, and I would just be like me in my pink gym gear, like lifting a weight. But yeah, as I said, I definitely got more into weight stuff like sort of as time progressed on. So yeah, as I said, a lot of my fitness last year was definitely cardio based, as I said, purely through my walking, my job as well, being with the kids and things like that. And then obviously with the gym I would use the cross trainer, but I did use obviously the shoulder press, leg press, things like that, just to build up muscle. And yeah, I kind of self-taught myself the dumbbell things. I just sort of googled it really, used Women's Health quite a lot. And yeah, I sort of as time went on I could use heavier weights and things, which I really enjoyed. I did try some classes at the gym, obviously with my membership I could go to classes, so I did like Zumba, which I liked, but I felt like I sort of got more enjoyment out of just doing the gym on my own. I'm quite an independent person. I did also do spinning classes a couple of times. Again, it was good for cardio, but I found it a bit boring, to be honest. I think obviously in the spinning class you're just doing the same thing for an hour. What I like most about the gym is that you can go from different areas. If you're getting bored of something, you just like move on to something else, which is probably why I like the gym most as a form of exercise. And then obviously with all of that exercise stuff, my appetite increased again, and I felt a lot happier within myself. And yeah, I got back to a much healthier weight before I went back to university. Obviously it wasn't fat I was gaining, it was more muscle. Like obviously muscle weighs more than fat. So yeah, as I said, I got to a much healthier weight. I'm probably at my heaviest now that I have been in probably about a year. But as I said, I feel like I'm a healthy weight. I feel happier and healthier in myself. So yeah, the fact, even though I've gained, it doesn't really bother me in a negative way at all, because I know inside and outside I'm healthy, so yeah. And then university, so obviously I went back to university in 2019, September. So I rejoined a gym in Bath. I went to Anytime Fitness, so yeah, that was my gym. I tried a functional class. It was basically like, in most gyms you kind of have like a monkey bar area. So it was a whole class around that. So I thought obviously with doing a class we'd be in a studio kind of all locked away, but no, this class was right in the middle of the gym. I was like, oh my god, and this is the first time I've been to it, and everyone there had done at least 2 sessions of it. I was like, oh my god. So there's a lot of things like balancing on like sort of the bars and things like that, and like yeah, it just wasn't really for me at all. Like it was a lot of upper body strength. I don't think I really have it in that kind of way. So yeah, I never went back to that class again. And then obviously when I was in that gym I did a lot more kind of core work again, and like upper body weights, dumbbells, and I started using like barbells as well. Is it called a barbell? Yeah, obviously the like long one which had 2 things on the end. So yeah, I did that more when I got back to uni, because I had built up my confidence by then. So yeah, as I said, in the gym as well, in Bath there was a lot more equipment I could use and experiment with, which I really liked. And then in January I was like, right, I want to actually stick to a solid plan rather than just going between different machines and stuff and not really knowing what I'm doing. So I think it was actually Black Friday, I picked up the BND, like one of the bundles. I'll get them out now. So I think I bought this one first before I went to uni actually. It's the blue long resistance band. If you don't know what BND is, it's basically Grace Beverley she used to have she's still got a YouTube channel, but she mainly focuses on her businesses now. So she's got a resistance band business, like an app called Shreddy, which has loads of exercise things on there. And then she also has Tala, which is like a fitness wear, activewear range. So yeah, this is the blue resistance band. As you can see, it's quite, like, it's not that hard to pull. So yeah, I got this, but I think obviously where I was used to doing heavier weights in the gym, I don't really get much benefit from this anymore, to be honest, unless I use it with like a dumbbell. It's slightly easier to use. But then in Black Friday, I got this bundle which came with this band, which is the Peach Resistance Band. It's the heavy one. So this one you can use for like your legs and your abs. So it's a lot shorter and it's a bit like harder to pull, doesn't pull as much. So yeah, I got that one, and then also in the bundle came the lilac long bands. You could pick which bands you wanted and like the colours and sort of strength and stuff. So this is the lilac heavy bands. Again, it's the same size as the other one, but as you can see, it's a lot harder to pull. So yeah, and then with these two bands, you've got two downloadable guides. So you've got the gym guide and the glutes gains guide. Wow, that's a lot of alliteration. So yeah, so obviously I got that on Black Friday, but then when I got to January, I was like, right, I want an actual like gym plan. So then I used the gym guide from the BND store. Again, you can obviously, you have to like buy it and like download it, but I used the 6-week one, which, and like the reduced one, because you could pick from like 4 days to like 5-6 days a week. I thought I'll stick to 4 days, and it obviously gave more time to rest and stuff. And obviously I was at uni like full time as well, so just time wise, the reduced like gym guide worked better for me, and that's really where I noticed the most difference kind of in my physique. Like my hips were kind of carved out a bit more, and I lost like kind of weight around my bum and my thighs. I've always personally been a bit self-conscious of my thigh area. Like if I'm losing or gaining weight, that's where you'll see it most on me personally. Like I always struggle fitting into jeans and stuff like that. Yeah, I've always been quite small, like on top, as you can see, don't have much boobs. So yeah, this area I've always been like okay with. Like that's why I like wearing crop tops like this. But as I said, sort of my legs have always been really self-conscious of. One, because I'm quite tall, I'm 5'9.5", so that kind of makes me stick out a bit. And then obviously my thighs, I feel, are just a bit wide, but obviously we've all got different body types, so yeah. So that's what I've got written down here. It was 6 weeks long. So you'd have one day where it was like upper body, then lower body, and then abs, and then you'd have like a conditioning day. So I didn't always use, like on the reduced plan, the conditioning day was kind of optional. So it was more kind of like strengthening things. So you'd use like kind of Swiss, like the big bouncy balls you get in the gym. You'd kind of use those to do like stretches on, and you would do some ways, but it wasn't super strenuous or anything like that. So yeah, as I said, in January time, I definitely lost a bit of Christmas weight, and I looked a lot healthier in myself, like just less bloated, and I felt less lethargic and things, and I saw more definition, especially like in my abs and like in my legs as well. And then obviously lockdown hit in March. I didn't really go to the gym much in February, just because one, I got tonsillitis, so that was kind of a week gone from my life before I turned 21. And then I went home for about a week when for my birthday, so again I didn't really go to the gym then either. And then when I got back to uni, we were kind of back into full term time, so I went to the gym. I still went like 2-3 times a week, but I didn't like stick to any specific plans. I just did things in the gym that I enjoyed, but I still stuck to the upper body, lower body cardio days, because again I just felt like I saw more of a difference and I focused more on different body parts. Yeah, I said March came, lockdown came, gyms shut, so I needed like an alternative. I was like, right, what on earth am I going to do? So, and I always find I do get a bit bored of like YouTube tutorials. As I said, I've done Blogilates in the past, but I just get bored of them. But I do enjoy Mad Fit. She's really good to follow. Like she does a lot of different things, especially just like music. Because as I said, with the gym and stuff, I like listening to my own music. But like with a lot of YouTube tutorials, a lot of them have like really crap music in the background. But Mad Fit, a lot of hers are. Sorry, the shadows are really bad. It's got really late in the day now. But yeah, Mad Fit, she does like things with like Justin Bieber, like Harry Styles and stuff. So as I said, if you like pop kind of dancey routines, she does them. But she does like upper body workouts as well. So as she's got really varied content, I'll link her down below. But I was like, right, I want to challenge myself more. So then I downloaded the Couch to 5K app. Now I have done a whole video on how to get into running as a beginner kind of thing, like Couch to 5K. So I'll leave that link down below as well. But yeah, as I said, I completed the whole Couch to 5K. It says it takes you 9 weeks, but I did it a bit more quickly, purely because on the app it says to do 3 runs a week, but I just did it every other day. So yeah, I think it took me about sort of 7 or 8 in the end. But with the like NHS app, it doesn't actually teach you to run a whole 5k. I noticed, like, obviously I looked at my step count, and when I'd done the whole thing, so basically the aim of it, you've got to run for half an hour without stopping. But when I actually tracked the distance, it said 4.7k. So yeah, as soon as I completed the app, it's still on my phone, but I don't really use it anymore. I downloaded the Nike running app, because what like my brother recommended it to me actually, but what I like about it is that it tells you when you've run like 1k, 2k, 3k, whatever, and like you can sort of adjust the app based on whether you want to check your speed, your distance, or what is the other one? There's like 3 options you can do on it. So I always do distance, so I put in 5 kilometers and then I just press start, and then as I said, it kind of counts me down when I've done each kilometer. So my current speed is, I know I said I don't need to talk about numbers, but if anyone's interested, my fastest 5k was 38 minutes. I've watched a lot of other running videos, like, oh yeah, I can do 5k in 20 minutes. I'm like how? But yeah, I do, obviously where I live it's quite hilly, so maybe that's what makes me slower. I don't know, but as I said, I've never really done exercise as a competitive thing. It's just more to keep me mentally and physically healthy. So yeah, and then so I try and run 3 times a week. Sometimes it's 4 times depending when the day is full. But on my days off, I usually do like a mixture of like resistance band work. So I'll use the purple one. So I use this for like upper body workouts, and also I use this for like my lower body ab workouts. And I usually have like 1 rest day a week as well, where I just don't do any exercise because you need that time to recover, especially like if you're incorporating new exercises into your routine. So yeah, that's kind of my current like time. So I do probably exercise 5 to 6 times a week, and then I have like 1 day a week off where I just don't do anything. I might walk the dog or something, but like nothing too strenuous. I'm going to talk about my favourite people to follow on Instagram and stuff, like if you want to get into fitness. So I've already mentioned her, but Mad Fit, I think she's American, I'm not sure. As I said, she does a lot of videos on YouTube pretty much every week. She uploads new ones. Again, anything you want, like whether it be dancing ones, upper body, lower body, hit ones as well, like she's got them there. I think she's called Cali Fit UK on Instagram. She does a lot of things like with resistance bands and like all sorts. Really good one to follow her as well. I really enjoy seeing her stuff, as again, varied content. She does a lot of kind of vegan food ones, and her Instagram is really cool anyway. She goes to really cool places, so yeah. And Steph Ellswood, again, she does a lot of funny TikToks as well, and also Grace Beverly, you probably know who she is, but really good one. I mean, a lot of her stuff now is more focused on selling her businesses, but like as I said, she does like post stuff from her sort of shreddy programs, like to put on her stories and stuff if you want more inspiration. The BND businesses also have their own like Instagram account, which have loads of different exercises on there. So as I said, you don't really need to buy, I think, like fitness regimes anymore. There's just so much free stuff on YouTube and Instagram nowadays that you really don't have to like buy stuff. Obviously I bought these resistance bands, but I have used them loads, so yeah. Also for running, I really need to learn how to warm up and cool down, because when I first started running, I didn't really like on the Couch to 5k app it says your warm up is to like do a brisk walk, which I don't think really works, especially when you do longer distances. So I found a video on YouTube, which is, I think it's from Women's Health or the Nike training app, I can't remember, but it's basically like a 5-minute warm up, and you kind of like stretch everything out, because I find when I run, if I haven't exercised, it's like up here really hurts on me. But since I've done warm-ups and cool downs, like it's got a lot better, like it's less tense and stuff. So yeah, so I'll link that video down below. Kind of like you do exercise like this, where you like lift your leg up, so you're stretching it, and then there's like another one where you do that, and there's like another one where you kick your leg back as well, so it just warms you up nicely. And then for pretty much every time I do exercise, my cool down, usually like yoga moves. I'll kind of make up on the spot, but sometimes I follow videos, especially for running. I do like cool down videos. I'll link a good one down below where she's like at the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I'm like, oh my god, I want to be there so bad. But yeah. And then up to current day, as I said, I run 3 to 4 times a week. And then I do my sort of upper body, abs, bums on the other days of the week where I'm not exercising. I'm gonna have like 1 rest day. Usually it's like a Saturday or a Sunday. I feel like my thighs have definitely expanded, where I know I said at the beginning I've always been really self-conscious of my thighs, but I think obviously with running you are predominantly using your thighs to run. That's probably why they've got a bit bigger and muscular. And also I found with running as well, my legs are so much more toned than they used to be. Like as I used to have quite, not like bad cellulite, and I know it's a really natural thing to have, but I definitely noticed like at the tops of my knees there used to be a bit cellulite, but that's not really there anymore, so I'm guessing running kind of helped get rid of that. I'd say as well, in regards to eating, I definitely used to eat less at uni. Not like I was like starving myself or anything, but I think obviously where I bought my own food, I was quite maybe more conscious of what I was eating. Whereas when I'm at home, my mum buys food for like me and my brother, and I just like snack on everything. But obviously I never used to snack as much as uni, so I think I've definitely gained weight in that sense, because I'm just eating more at home. I'm sort of sitting down on my bed a lot more. Like obviously when I was at uni, I was walking around campus again. So yeah, I've definitely gained weight since being home, but as I think it's just natural being in a pandemic. I'm not at work, so yeah. Sort of as my month goes on as well, I definitely bloat a lot around my period time. Like even when I take Instagram pictures, I can really see it. Like I can just feel it in my tummy that I like really bloat, and again around the tops of my thighs they seem to expand as well. But as I said, that goes after I've been on my period, so yeah, we love being a girl. I've written down here I'm definitely eating more on lockdown. I think it's just more boredom. As I said, when I was at uni, I was kind of on the go all the time. I wasn't like I still ate every meal and stuff like that, but I definitely didn't snack as much when I was at uni. Just one, because I didn't buy the snacks, and two, I just didn't really have time to. So yeah, as I said, my body's definitely changed in that sense, but I think there's just so many more important things to be worrying about than what you're eating day in, day out. And yeah, that is my fitness journey. I hope you found it helpful. I think if you want to get into fitness as someone who hated sport or whatever, you just got to find what you enjoy, whether that is Zumba classes or going to the gym. As I said, I really miss the gym. When they're open again, I'll be straight down into a gym. Or like running. Like you just got to try so many different things out. As you can tell from this video, I've done like basically almost every exercise there is possible. But yeah, as I said, you just got to find what you enjoy, and it's not all about losing or gaining weight or whatever, or tracking calories. It's just finding something you enjoy, because like obviously exercise is not all about changing yourself. It's just, I feel like for me personally, exercise is just a way to de-stress and make myself happy and release those endorphins and things like that. So yeah, I think exercise is something that should be enjoyed, not hated. And I think just school gives you a very bad vibe of it because it was just so competitive. But I think exercise and fitness, you can make it really uncompetitive if you want to. I mean, I know that some people really enjoy going on runs with their friends and stuff, but I personally just like doing exercise, my own thing. It gets me out of my own head and things. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you soon. Bye.